right now. This is my daughter, Marilyn. Wave hi.
Hello.
Noodle.
You're supposed to be eating at the table, honey.
I felt like you're in the passenger seat, right?
I'm in the passenger seat, yes, with these girls.
No, I'm talking about Phil.
Phil. Phil's in the passenger seat.
I'm also.
Guys, please. Guys.
Come on, Samantha, we're gonna actually go. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Hey guys, this is Brad. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
All right. I'm getting some garbled from somebody else, and my first system didn't work. So.
All right.
All right. Well, 6:30. We'll go ahead and get started here. Thanks to everybody for coming out. We're going to spend a couple minutes just going over everything for, I guess, a few of you who are new this year and a couple of updates for the veterans. And then we'll get to the draft of the teams this year and hopefully wrap that all up in not more than about 20 minutes or so for everybody. So I'm going to see if I can share my screen. All right. Am I sharing my screen all right with everybody?
Yep.
All right. All right. So welcome to all you Dirty Mittens returning for the 5th season. Welcome back and welcome to the new people joining us this year. Hopefully you'll find this is a fun group and a good use of your time and a great way to stay excited and in shape over the winter. So winter is coming. Is going to be a reminder. It's a 6-stage tour over 4 weeks, team oriented. So we're kind of focused on getting teams engaged with each other, racing together, and having fun. In addition to the team competition, GC competition per pen, and green jersey competition per pen this season. Tour includes scratch races, including the ITT. These are the points you score at the finish only. So finish only points. And the team total is all the riders, all pens. So no matter where you finish, you score for your team. Points races are going to be finish points plus points at the intermediates. And same thing, all riders score for your team. And then we'll have an elimination race this season too. Those are the six stages. Based pretty much on what the draft turns out to be, what the breakdowns were sorted by your Velo ranks from the Zwift Racing app. Should be balanced across A through C categories for each team. Generally, your numbers are going to be right here on this graph, which you can look at to decide which pen you're going to race in. People right on the edges of those, make sure you check the final assignment after the draft is over to find out which pen you're in. We're doing 4 teams this year. As you can tell from a couple of the graphics, a little bit of a Western fetish for me in the last couple months. So we're going with Western ranches of note and fame in the past and present. Yellowstone Ranch run by Bobby, Ponderosa Ranch run by Phil, Gunsmoke Ranch by Carl, and Sting Ranch run by Colin. So hoping this will get everybody interested in making up some brands, plenty of good gifts, and all kinds of probably great comments, jokes, and double entendres. For anybody new, we run neutral starts different than other Zwift starts. So out of the a mass start pen. All the categories will start together. We do at least 2 kilometers, maxed out at 18 kilometers per hour or 18 freedom units per hour. I'm going to try this first race without the red beacon in each pen, just because that gets super annoying for the people that are wearing the red beacon for the rest of the race. So watch the chat, and we usually do a pretty good job of group policing the neutral start. So watch for the chat from me. We usually will give you a countdown about 1 kilometer, and then about 500 meters, and then fights on in the chat signals the start. We might have 1 or 2 events where there's actually a start arch or banner that'll be easier to track. Any rider blatantly off the front at fights on is disqualified, and more importantly, gets mercilessly harassed in game and afterwards. If you do get off the front, you need to slow down and come back to the group. The group will not chase you down to get everyone together. We try to do our best to make sure if anybody's got a stall out of the starting gate that we are able to get you back on. So sometimes we'll slow down, bring the whole group almost to a stop to get everybody on. But that doesn't happen absolutely every time. Steering for this tour is going to be auto, off, or disabled for the scratch and points races where everybody's together. That's just because the mixed steering environment still is challenging for people that have it, people that don't. We are going to turn it on for the time trial stage and also the elimination race, just because the elimination race has no effect on your general classification standings, and people that bought steering deserve to get to use it. Updates for those of you returning and have been used to winter is coming and our rules and scoring in the past. We're not doing KOM competition this time. That just kind of gets to be a pain, and it pretty well tracks with the GC standings anyways. There will still be some KOM points in stages. These will count for a team stage total only, not an individual competition. Green jersey, on the other hand, we're going to try to emphasize more. There will be sprint segments and some really short KOMs like the Aqueduct, especially, something like that. So those points will accumulate across the points races, but also in the GC only scratch race stages, there may be some green sprint segments that score only for the green jersey, not for your team. Hopefully that makes sense. This year we're going to all fastest time through segment, or FTS, for all the segments. There will be no first across the line points. That hopefully keeps everybody motivated throughout the race to keep pushing for every segment. Except on the GC, we're going to run very small time bonuses for first across the line at 1 climb per stage. So top 6 in each category, A, B, and C, will get those bonus seconds: 10, 8, 6, 4, actually 3, 2, and 1. So next, we're going to run through the draft results. The artificial intelligence ran that for us, along with King Julian. Captains will get to review their list, do some trading if they want, talk about people out loud if they want, and then the finalized rosters and assignments will be on Discord and the Dirty Mitten site shortly later tonight. Then it's up to the captains to connect with your riders and get everybody organized for Sunday. Any questions about all that from anybody out there? Cool. All right. Dan, you ready to take over the draft?
Well, if there's one thing we learned tonight, that Phil is really lucky. He not only won the draft lottery once, but twice, and then also won the final pick lottery.
Oh my God.
The coin flip tonight. So with that, each captain had to take themselves and quote unquote the round of that selection. But we've kind of sort of do the best we can, and then tried to balance everything so that every team has a decent shot. Some teams will have stronger A's, B's, or C teams. But at the end of the day, it looks fairly close in terms of where we're at right now. 1 second here. What can I do for you? I need it. But I'm done. Okay. 20 minutes.
And the anticipation's killing me.
Can anyone read this list on their phone, or am I just the only idiot on my phone?
I think you might be the only idiot on your phone.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, did I get Ralston? Nice.
That's it, babies.
Oh, Carl just got Jeff Coke.
Can we pick up this trash on the way back?